the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins looking to put it up right away. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really good pickup of 28 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins.
This one into the hands of Thielen.
Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen. 38 yards. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll be taken down at the 48. Of 2 yards.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Howell.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two, we got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. When we hit 3 in a row, because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On first down, Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Off play action. It's Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gibson again.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Oh, Howell loses it.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Howell.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
1st and 10. Cousins.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now throwing on 1st down here.
Thomas has got it. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
A solid stiff arm. And he's got this down to the 35.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin.
35 yards.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a...
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Gibson here running out of the gun. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Powell throwing on 3rd down here. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Once more, Gibson.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Howell down to throw it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Following the interception, Cousins. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he's got room. Touchdown, Vikings.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.